Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Young Kweku has it all teed up. And off we go from Denver. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Play action now for Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Man in motion here. Herbert here, 3rd and long. He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Broncos get set to take over. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set, go. Go.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Here we go. Here we go.
Play action on 1st down. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. Working inside the red zone. And the defender comes away with it. Marquise Bell making the play.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 6 now. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Set. Let's go. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He finds McConkey. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down. Here's Swift. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Herbert now, blitz coming. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Broncos have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Slot man motioned over.
Rig alert. Rig alert. Ready.
The give here on 2nd. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Mustang 19. Let's go now. Riggs. Warrior 70. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
They'll try and throw it here. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're left with 4th and short.
Ready.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here. They go play action on 1st. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Putting a receiver in motion. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. Field goal attempt coming now from Young Hui Koo. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 35 on 2nd down. Chased out to his right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that throw just got away from the quarterback a little bit. I'll tell you this. I do love the escapability. I mean, it is such a key in today's game of football, really at any level. Some tough circumstances, though, to try and complete that one down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's completed right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They go play action. Here's Herbert. He's going to push one deep down the... He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Running back, motioning right. Herbert to throw once more. Has it down close. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second and 8. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This is caught inside the 15. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running behind center with Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. A tight end in motion now. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Finds Woods. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Set. 280. You're out. Set.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
Herbert with a blitz coming. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That one goes for 25 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Herbert from the gun. The throw is caught. It's an LA touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Able to get it to Franklin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Hey, smash. Track at 60. Hut.
To throw it on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Back to throw now. On the move, headed right. Now he'll try a deep shot to the other. Big gain downfield. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
First down from the red zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. They've got 1st and 10, Bronc, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. The 30. Gets the 10. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Throwing now, off play action. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Chargers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Connects on the crosser. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Set. Hey, Kappa. Hey, go orange. Set.
Working inside the red zone. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. It's Herbert once more. Buys time, rolling right. Hits his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Go.
He'll throw it. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
19 Lions. Set go.
To throw again on second and 10. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense up to the line fast. Third down from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. That one gains 7. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They send a man in motion. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week.
19 tight. 19. Ready.
Play action on first down. He's on the move. Touchdown, Denver! And the Broncos offense isn't leaving the field. Looks like they're going to go for 2.
Go. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
He's throwing for it. Chased out to his right. And they get the two-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A handoff left for Swift. And he'll take this up to around the 30-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Herbert now, blitz coming. Has his man, it's Swift. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Working quickly here.
Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers. Hey, go Lion. Hey, ready.
1st and 10, Herbert. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. All right, that's now his 2nd interception thrown in this game. Obviously not a stat you want, but he does have those 4 touchdowns to fall back on.
And that pick, well, makes it a little bit better performance for this defense, right? I mean, you get burned 4 times, but at least you got a couple to hang your hat on that you did take away. I'm not sure that fact is going to save them from what's going to be a really rough film session, though.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chargers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Gets this to McConkey. He's got it in the red zone. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Oh. Second down now, 7 to go.
Set.
From the 16. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Go.
On 3rd down, Herbert escapes the pocket. He's running for it.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. From 37 yards in the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And that one bounces through the end. For a touchback.
Ready.
First and 10 now from the 30.
19. Let's go. Viking 18.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line.
Warrior 70.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Shot. 18. Pioneer. Cougar 19. Ready.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
69. Here we go.
Back now, pressure on its way. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Come on. Set. Ready.
He'll throw it yet again. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Still sticking with the passing game. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely throwing it away.
Set up. 65 cat.
2nd and 10 now. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Space on the right, he's got room. Hits the 20. And forget the interception, he makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. His return starts at the 5. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to the air following the pick 6. He lofts it deep left. Big gain downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
From the gun on 3rd down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity to look in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. On the ground with Swift. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Let's go, let's go. Ray. Ready.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He's loaded another one up. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
5-9. Set.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Complete out to the right. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Offense to the line for second down. Trying again following the sack. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Herbert from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those.
So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. He sends this one to the end zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Throwing from near his own goal line. This finds Franklin. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On the move, headed right. Trying to push it deep downfield. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. Forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie.